Whoa! Holy smokes, these wines are good! My name's Matthew Horkey. For the last 6 years, I've been traveling around the world, tasting thousands of wines per year in search of the most unique, exciting, and expensive bottles on the planet. But today, I'm going to be blind tasting premium Chardonnays from all over the world. There's a white Burgundy stuck in there. Let's see if I can pick it out. Even though Chardonnay is maybe the most popular white grape in the world, it's not the most widely planted. That title actually belongs to the Spanish grape Yarden. Bet you didn't know that one, right? It's so funny when people say they either love or don't like Chardonnay, they associate with this kind of vanilla uniform flavor, but actually Chardonnay is a pretty neutral grape variety. The flavor of the wine actually is imparted during the winemaking process, the way the winemaker chooses to vinify, to age in barrel, do malolactic fermentation, all that kind of stuff. They're easy for red wine drinkers to kind of transition into because the acidity is not as high, it's not as sharp. One time I was in a Venice forum, a great place to hang out if you want to learn about wine, and the question was, what's your favorite light red wine? And one of the regulars, who was pretty funny, said, my favorite light red? Chardonnay. There are great Chardonnays made all over the world now. The region that made Chardonnay famous is Burgundy. Everyone wants to emulate the great white Burgundies of France, especially Puligny-Montrachet, Marceau, Chassagne-Montrachet. That's why there's so many of them found all around the world like we're going to see here today. I'm really excited. These are all big baller wines. This is the biggest blind tasting I've done on the channel. We got 9 Chardonnays here from all over the world. Took me about 4 months to contact all the producers, get everything organized, get everything on time. It's what I'm doing for you, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to spot the white Burgundy. I've been fooled in blind tastings a lot of times. On top of that, I think that there's only really a handful of experts that really know Burgundy that well. There are so many villages, so many vineyards, so many terroirs that it is hard to keep track of, and they are rare and extremely pricey. A lot of times when people say that they're a Burgundy expert, I'm gonna call bullshit. But I asked you, what are some of your favorite regions around the world for Chardonnay? Jonathan B. writes, Willamette Valley in Oregon. Good call. Go Green MSU03, like that guy because I'm a Spartan too. Go green, go white, baby. He says Santa Rita Hills, Santa Barbara, California. I really like that region too. Alexander Beisel says Germany. I think that might be a little bit of bias. Terry Malone says, I'm a Napa Valley fan, as I've previously said. He said many great Chardonnays now. I agree with that. He said back in the day he had the opportunity to get his hands on some 97 Stag's Leap Chardonnay. Haven't had a better one since. I've actually had some great Napa Chardonnays of age well. I think the most recent one I had a 91 Chateau Montelena was beautiful. Sinclair P, Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. Amazing quality for the price. New Zealand, also an area known for Sauvignon Blanc. So let's go into it. I do know what these wines are, but I had somebody else package them, mix them all up, so I have no idea what order they are in. Got my handy legal pad. I'm going to be tasting with these white Burgundy glasses. These are the best inexpensive wine glasses I've come across. They're from a brand called Rovsya. I found them on Amazon. This is not sponsored. I just really like them. I even bought a second set. They're supposed to be hand-blown. They're fairly thin, but not super thin like my Gabriel Glas Gold editions. And like I said before, hot tip, I got 2 glasses. If you want to learn about wine, you gotta be tasting multiple wines side by side so you can see the differences. I actually don't think I'm gonna get the white Burgundy correct, but who knows? Let's get it. Oh, this is gonna be a nice episode. I've been looking forward to doing this for a long time. Wine 1 already comes across as the type of really good barrel fermented Chardonnay. A little bit of guava, lemon, pineapple. You get the sense of wood oak, but it's not too oaky. That's what I really like. Woohoo! This is going to be a heck of a tasting, I'll tell you that right now. Wine 1 was just exceptional. But then again, you got to taste through. Something dropped in the kitchen. Wine 2 is a little bit more shy. It feels a little bit more fat. You know, people when they say that about a Chardonnay, it's a little bit, has a little bit more, less acid, feels just a little bit more fruity. It's a little bit muted on the nose, not a lot's coming out. Here's the thing, wine 2, not super fruity, but you know what? This is a wine that really needs to age because it's got structure, it's got length. Really good, just not showing its best right now. Wine 3 comes across as a lot more minerally. It's less fruity, not as opulent. The wood comes out a little bit, but not too much. Whoa! The wine 1 is the most approachable so far. Wine 3 has the most length. and it's for wine geeks. There's a long finish there. It's just get this roundness, this creaminess, this sensibility that comes with fermenting wine and wood. My goodness, this is a good wine number 4. Wine 4 is the most oakiest so far, and it smells like it comes from the warmest kind of climate. It still smells good. I can see a lot of people really liking this wine. People that think of traditional Chardonnay. A lot of banana, a lot of yellow peach type flavors. Holy smokes, these wines are good. Length, wow. Number 5, to me on the nose, smells more like white Burgundy. I'm not the world's foremost expert on white Burgundy, but there's just this sense of soilness about it. Everything's kind of put together. Like, everything's just in balance. Nothing really stands out. It's got a lot of mineral flavors. The soil really comes through along with the white peach lemon type flavor. Maybe I'm mistaken. That's why wines can fool you. On the nose, yes. On the palate, no. Still a very good wine, but maybe not white Burgundy. Wine 6, again, a little bit more oaky, smells a little bit rounder. Again, got this attractive flintiness going on. Us wine geeks love when white wines taste a little bit like flint crushed rock. Wine 6, out of all of them, I think has the most acid, that most sourness. Maybe comes from a cool weather area. You gotta like that type of wine. I like a little bit more acid. Not everybody does. Here we go. Wine 7 and 8. 7, again, pretty oaky wine. A lot of tropical fruit flavors. For me, when I want Chardonnay, I want this nice mix between guava, white peach, and lemon, like cooler weather. This is more kind of banana, yellow peach type of flavor. Now the flintiness sticks out a little bit. These wines are so complex. First, it came at me, I said it was too ripe, so to speak, and then all the mineral flavors came, and it was just completely round and nice and creamy on the palate. Everything was put into place. Wine 8 shows more of that lemon, that white peach type of flavor that I'm looking for. Just this beautiful interplay between acid and fruit in my mouth, which I'm really enjoying. This is going to be so difficult because these are really good wines. Wine number 9 really is coming out of the gate swinging. Woo! Wine 9 is the kind of wine that's, like I said, it's not like typically like big, a little bit more fruit, but somehow it's just got these mineral flavors that I really enjoy. The wood's there, but it's not just overly oaky. It's all about length for these wines. Okay, let's go to the reveal. This was a really hard to show down here because the wines here all scored. My lowest scored wine here is 90 plus, and my highest is 94. So that's what we're saying. These are like some serious type of wines. Wine number 5, still 90 plus type points, so still an excellent wine. Maybe just didn't show as well here. This is the Hamilton Russell from Oregon, Maple Grove Chardonnay. Hamilton Russell, a legendary producer from South Africa. This is their first go-round at Chardonnay. I do think this is good. I just preferred some of these others better. $69 though, so like I said, some of these wines maybe going to show a little bit better with time. Let's move on here. Wine number 6. Let's take a look here. I still thought it was very good in the 91 point type. So this is already the spoiler. I got the white Burgundy wrong. This is Odem Chauve Montagny Premier Cru 2017. So this is the white Burgundy. I got completely wrong. Still a good wine. I have this at 91 points. So, it's good wine, $29. Hey, that's what it is. Okay, the next one we got here. This is wine number 2. Wine number 2. Also, this was tied with that. I still thought it was like around a 91 point type of wine. Let's take a look here. This is the Dierberg Santa Rita Hills Drum Canyon Vineyard 2019 Chardonnay. This is their single vineyard wine. This is an amazing producer. I like even their base Chardonnay. The Pinot Noirs are out of this world. Just a really good wine. This comes in at $49, so not cheap, but still a nice wine. Okay, let's moving on here. We have wine number 3. This is where we start to go up. 92 points. So really some serious stuff. I mean, all these wines are pretty serious. We have, this is a classic. This is the Catena Zapata, Catena Alta Historic Rose Chardonnay 2019, 34 bucks. I think this is an unbelievable value at that price point. Excellent wine. Still a good, I mean, I've had this several times. One of the best South American Chardonnays. And hey, I mean, serious stuff, 34 bucks, nice heavy bottle, feel pretty good. Okay, these next two I had tied, 92 plus points. Wow, I thought this was really, really good. This is the Golan Heights Winery from Israel, from the Golan Heights, Yarden. This is the Odem Vineyard Chardonnay 2020, 25 bucks. The cheapest wine here. Good stuff, classic. You know, you're getting one of Israel's iconic producers, and you're getting a really nice wine at that price. Okay, wine number 7. And I love this producer. Glad it's showing well. This is the Hamilton Russell Vineyards Chardonnay from South Africa. 39 bucks. Really serious stuff. I had a hard time with all these wines. When you're talking about these small point scores, 90 to 94, I mean, one wine could show well a little bit better maybe tomorrow. You're not going to go wrong with any of these wines. 39 bucks. I love this producer. They make great, some of the greatest New World Pinot Noirs I've ever tasted. I'm glad their Chardonnay is showing well. Here we have 93 points. Wine number 8 here. Wow. I'm not surprised. One of my favorite producers, not only in California, but the world. This is the Ojai Vineyard, Santa Barbara County. The Puerta del Mar, 2019. Only 4 barrels made. I thought this was the white Burgundy. That's what I had written down. I thought the Ojai was the white Burgundy. So, pretty nice wine. Excellent wine. Okay, so 90, pretty serious. All right, my two favorites here. Number 9 came in at 93 plus points. Really good stuff. This is the Sainsbury San Giacomo Vineyard Chardonnay from Carneros. 25 to 30 bucks. This wine at one point, one of the vintages was on Wine Spectator's top 10 wines of the year. Wow, the unbelievable value at 25, 30 bucks. This is not even their top level wine. You're gonna want to seek that out. Okay, the wine that I'm not gonna say the best wine, because all these wines have their own different place, different palate. But the wine that showed best for me at this moment in time is the first wine. Wine number 1, and it was just all about balance, all about a fruit. I thought this wine would actually do the worst. This is 8 at the Gate Chardonnay from Rattenbully from Australia. Not even a famous area. I think it's near Coonawarra. You have the red soils, and it showed the best. That to me is shocking, and it's a young producer. I mean, doesn't have the pedigree of some of these. Blind tasting's so funny. Okay, so you know what my favorite was? If you want something that shows a little bit more wood, the one that for me that actually showed the most wood was the white Burgundy, the Montagny, the Premier Cru. The one that showed the most acid was the Dierberg. So, cool climate doesn't surprise me. So maybe that wine's going to age a little bit better. Let me know, what is your favorite region for Chardonnay? Have you ever done any tastings like this? I hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot more fun stuff on the channel, and I'll see you soon.